Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to make a quick video and let you guys know how I'm doing. Um, I told you a couple days ago that I was having some trouble with my band again, just being really tight, just at 3.5 cc's. Well, it got worse again. Tuesday night, I had the same problem when I ate dinner. I couldn't keep it down. So yesterday I decided to go back to my surgeon's office, and I only had 3 cc's in my band. I thought I had 3.5, which isn't very much, but I told him, can you go ahead and take it down to 2? And he said, yeah, that's what I was thinking. So he took it down to 2. And then I drank the water that I'm supposed to drink before you leave, and I could still feel it gurgling down, and it didn't feel relief like how it has in the past. So I told him, it's really hard for me to come back here every day because I work 45 minutes away from there, and it takes 3 hours or more out of my day from work, and I can't keep missing work. So I said, can you go ahead and just take another half cc? So he did, and I do feel better, but I only have 1.5 cc's right now, and it could be that there's just some swelling and irritation in there, but I still have restriction, which is really weird. So he did tell me that if I continue to have problems, that I should go back in and have an upper GI to make sure there's nothing else wrong in there. I told him that, I said, could there be something seriously wrong with me, my band? And what about the long-term effects of having a band in for a long time? And he said, there's no long-term effects for having the band placed in there. He goes, it's just there's other things that can happen, like a prolapsed esophagus, stomach, slip, erosion. He doesn't seem to think that I have an erosion or a slip from my symptoms because I'm not in a lot of pain. But he said that it wouldn't hurt to get that checked. You can even have like trouble with your esophagus, worst case scenario, cancer, ulcer, hiatal hernia. There are things that can happen that can cause some issues in there. So I told him that I didn't, yesterday was Sophie's birthday, and I had a little party for her last night, and if I would have stayed to have an upper GI, I probably would have been there another couple hours, and I would have missed getting here to have her party, and I didn't want to disappoint her like that. So if I continue to have, restriction that's hard to believe I would have at 1.5 cc's, then I will definitely call and schedule an upper GI to make sure that everything is okay in there. So I'm going to give it a few days and see how it goes. I was able to eat last night, but it was, only like about a cup, which is what I'm supposed to eat when I have the band. So I don't know. I'm glad in a way. I mean, as long as there's nothing wrong with me and I still have restriction at 1.5 cc's, then who cares if it's only 1.5 if it's working. So I'll give it some time and see what happens. But I also wanted to tell you about something that happened at work yesterday. All of us have gotten pretty close. I work with 4 other women, and I've told them about my lap band. I've told them some things about my personal life, and I've regretted it sometimes because they know more than they should, and then they hold it against me sometimes or judge me. And, being a friend and listening is one thing, but judging each other is not very nice, So yesterday, I had just got this sweater, and it was a long sweater, came clear down to like past my hips, and, just a big comfortable sweater. It's winter and cold, so I liked it. But yesterday, the day before yesterday, I was telling them about how, I gained 10 pounds, but, I assume that everybody notices, so I start hiding within myself and wearing things to cover myself up because I feel like I've gotten fatter and that everybody notices. Well, they all made me feel really good. The day before yesterday, they said, Becky, we didn't notice at all. You look the same to us, da 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 da. They made me feel really good. Well, yesterday, before I left to go to the doctor, one of the girls says, oh, Becky, that sweater, she goes, no, that sweater is not, you know. Just looked at me up and down and basically told me that that sweater makes me look fat. And then all three of the other ladies chimed in and said, yeah, it's not the best choice. You look a lot better when you wear your little short sweaters. And Dee was like, you need to start dressing more form-fitting. And I was just like, wow. I go, I don't like form-fitting. I have a stomach. I don't, you know, feel comfortable wearing that. But I mean, the fact that they all chimed in and had like a group, you know, agreement that my sweater was horrible. It was just a long black sweater. Yeah, it covered up half my body, but so what? I was comfortable. And I didn't say anything. I just go, wow, you know, they didn't know it was new. And one of the other girls says, oh, it just, yeah, well, it looks like you pulled it out of your fat girl closet. And I was just like, I go, oh, wow. Yeah, I go, okay, well, okay, bye. And I left. But it really hurt my feelings, and it makes me feel more insecure today. Like I'm going to go to work and I'm going to be on display, and everybody's going to critique my outfit every day of whether or not it is flattering enough for my body. And that was the last thing I wanted. I don't like to have direction, you know, attention directed at my body for any reason. Anyone that has been previously obese or that has loose skin or that has body images or self-esteem issues, um, the last thing I want is to be on attention, and so I regret telling them anything. Um, but I wanted to tell you guys about that and see what you think. I mean, I just felt like it was rude. My husband wasn't very happy when he heard that. He said that was really rude. He goes, if they do that again today, why don't you say, okay, it's your turn. Who's next? Let's critique everyone's outfit. So I might do that today if they say anything again today. I mean, I think they thought they were helping me, but they don't understand the mind of someone that has eating, self-esteem, body image problems. Don't comment on their clothes. Don't critique people's clothes. Look at their bodies and see how their body looks that day. I mean, nobody wants that. So anyway, hopefully today will be a better day and they won't do that. But just wanted to let you guys know how my doctor visit went. And yesterday was Sophie's 7th birthday, and it was fun. I got to be with all my kids yesterday, so I'll post some pictures on my next video of our visit together. I don't have them ready right now, but it was really nice to have all three of my kids here and my mom, and we had a little party. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye.